Today we delve into a profound truth from that has resonated through the centuries: the power of silence. It's not just about biting your tongue, it's about using silence as a tool of wisdom, strength, and influence. Join me in this transform the emotional journey as we discover the 7 compelling benefits that come from the art of silence in the world of Stoic philosophy. Silence is not simply the absence of words, it is a profound expression of wisdom. The Stoics, like Seneca, understood that silence has remarkable significance in our interactions and decisions. It is a mirror that reflects the depths of our character. When we choose silence, we stop thinking. We refrain from reacting impulsively and let our inner wisdom guide us. Silence has this incredible ability to reveal the true nature of the individual, distinguish the wise from the reckless. The wise know when to be silent, and in their silence, they radiate intelligence. They have mastered the art of waiting for the right moment. Recognize that words spoken impulsively can often lead to regret. In this moderation, they reveal their wisdom to the world. As Stoic philosophy teaches us, true intelligence lies not in the abundance of words, but in the thoughtful and conscious choice of when to speak and when to remain silent. So today, as we explore the benefits of silence, remember the Stoic wisdom that emphasizes the deep importance of knowing when to let the world hear your voice and when to let the beauty of silence speak for itself. That's why in today's video, I'm going to discuss 7 benefits of silence. 1. Silence causes confusion for the opponent. Number 1. Silence causes confusion for the opponent. In the realm of Stoic wisdom, silence is not petty. It is a strategic move that can disarm opponents and lead to victory. It is the art of waiting for the perfect moment, similar to a chess player thinking about his next move. Su, the ancient philosopher and military strategist, understood this concept well. He often used SCI as an effective tactic. The strategic thought of Sun Tzu, military strategist and ancient Chinese philosopher, contains profound ideas about the importance of silence for victory. Sun Tzu wrote about this principle in his famous work, The Art of W. In this work, he not only discussed the effective use of armies, but also focused on psychology and strategy. One of Sun's famous advice is, don't reveal your intentions to your opponent. Let them speculate and guess, Creighton Caney and unpredictability in your mind. He often emphasized that silence and mystery can exert a kind of psychological pressure on the opponent, making him puzzle and speculate about your intentions and actions. Sun Tzu also noted that guarding the words not only helps you not to reveal your decisions, but also allows you to listen and observe your opponent more closely. By showing patience and composure, you can create an impression of confidence and wisdom in the situation. Sunu used examples of using silence to place opponents in uncertainty about their decisions and actions. This strategy often involved creating ambiguity and unpredictability to create doubt in the opponent's mind. This helped him achieve many important victories in military history and demonstrated the power of silence in war and strategy. Therefore, Sonu not only deeply understood Stoic philosophy but also knew how to apply it to develop effective strategies on the battlefield and in life. In the art of war, imagine a battlefield where soldiers anticipate your actions, but you remain silent and let the tension build in. That silence, your opponents become restless. Your thoughts are clouded with uncertainty, leaving you wondering about your intentions. Distracted by silence teaches us the wisdom of SSU. When you make your opponent uncomfortable through your silence, his attention shifts from his target to you and your strategies. This ancient strategy, rooted in Stoic principles, is a testament to the profound impact of silence. It underscores the idea that sometimes by saying nothing, we can achieve more than we ever could with words. So as we explore the advantages of silence today, remember the strategic power it holds, and how through silence you can outmaneuver challenges and adversaries with wisdom and finesse. Number 2. Eliminate distractions. Eliminate distractions. Think strategically. We are constantly bombarded by noise, endless notifications and the chaos of the world, but in the silence, we find the space to reflect, develop strategies, and plan our way forward. The greatest minds in history knew the importance of silence and concentration. They used this power to make important decisions and achieve incredible success. The calm mind is the origin of innovation. When you eliminate distractions, your mind is free to wander, making connections and finding solutions. You may not have seen in the noise in the midst of chaos, the quiet strategist maintains calm. They see the big picture, the grand chessboard of life, and make intentional moves in a world overwhelmed by data. Silence allows us to separate the trivial from the vital. In these quiet moments, we can distinguish the noise from the signal. The silent practitioner knows the power of presence. When you fully engage in the task at hand, this deep focus creates a source of productivity and creativity. When you finally speak, your words carry weight in the silence. They have examined all aspects, considered all options, and made a clear decision. Silence does not mean inaction, means thoughtful and decisive action. It is the pause before the decisive movement, the breath before the jump. In the peace of nature, we find peace. Let us rediscover the power of simplicity, and the wisdom of silence. Embrace the power of silence, eliminate distractions, and think strategically. In these moments, you truly become the master of your destiny. Gautama Buddha M. Another luminary of wisdom urged us to discern with our words. He advised us to consider 3 crucial questions before speaking. Is it of value? Is it necessary? Will it bring about a positive change? This practice of filtering speech is the foundation for cultivating inner silence. Silence and concentration, in Stoic philosophy, they have a close bond. In the silence of our minds, distractions fade and our concentration sharpens. In this silence, our thoughts gain clarity, allowing us to think deeply, while many may think that speaking and thinking are inextricably linked. The Stoic teachings have revealed the deep strength that lies in the ability to remain still and think before uttering a single word. In doing so, we unlock the power of true concentration. Number 3, silence. 3. Silence attracts attention. Attracts attention. Silence has a magnetic effect, especially in group situations. In a world often full of noise, the person who chooses silence stands out as a beacon of serenity. Have you ever been in a room full of people with conversations going on around you, and suddenly there is silence in this pause? Everyone's attention unwittingly turns to the silent presence in the room. Imagine a classroom where the teacher is struggling to maintain control while the students chatter incessantly throughout the entire conference. It is a scene in which the professor's voice competes with the constant hum of conversation, making it difficult to convey important information. When the teacher pauses even for just a moment, there is silence in the room as the students instinctively turn their attention to the teacher. In this scenario, the classroom atmosphere is fraught with distractions, hindering the learning process. The teacher's efforts to deliver a meaningful lesson are met with the constant hum of side conversations, creating a chaotic learning environment. However, there's a glimmer of hope, the momentary silence that follows the teacher's pause, indicating that students possess the capacity to refocus when given the opportunity. It's a reminder that with effective classroom management and engagement strategies, even the most restless students can be drawn back into the world of learning. This shift in focus is a testament to the power of silence. Amidst the noise, silence becomes the center of attention, making a powerful tool for effective communication and influence, an echo of the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. There is a remarkable power in the silent embrace of silence, the power to enchant, the power to radiate. Charisma is not always about eloquent words or extravagant gestures. It often begins with the quiet power within the silent. Listen has a unique charm. You don't just hear words, they absorb unspoken emotions and nuances. Kindness can also be a magnetic force. The simple act of being compassionate and helpful can silently win. Hearts being a charismatic leader is not just about giving orders. They inspire through their actions and empower those around them when they speak. They do so with intention and conviction. Make every word count. Silence is not about isolation, it's about being present. The silent observer is often the soul of the party. The power of a genuine smile, a thoughtful gesture, or a comforting touch is immeasurable. Silently touches the soul. So remember, in the silence of your being, you can charm others with charisma, your presence, and authenticity. Say it all, embrace the quiet art of charisma, and watch how it changes your world and the world of those around you. Number 4. Silence builds strength. Silence builds strength. Stoic philosophy teaches us that many fear silence because they perceive it as something lonely or because they avoid being validated by others. This fear drives them to seek constant attention and recognition, which ultimately weakens their inner resolve. However, the solitude often found in moments of silence offers a transformative gift. It allows us to face our true selves without the masks we wear to the world. In this introspective silence, we discover our inner strength and realize that our worth does not depend on it. Stoicism encourages us to embrace solitude as a mirror that reflects our true nature, that allows us to stand confidently independent of the opinions or actions of others. Through silence, we find the strength that comes from within. Imagine you are a high school student preparing for an important exam. You've been studying hard for months, and the pressure increases the closer the exam day gets. Many of your classmates are constantly talking about their study methods, comparing notes, and asking others for confirmation of how prepared they are. They fear silence because they see it as a sign of isolation and loneliness. You, on the other hand, have adopted the Stoic philosophy of using silence and solitude as an opportunity for self-reflection and true self-discovery, instead of constantly seeking external validation and comparing yourself to others. Choose moments of quiet contemplation to evaluate your own knowledge and disposition in these moments of silence. You face your true abilities and realize that your worth does not depend on the opinions or actions of those around you. By accepting silence as an expression of your inner strength and confidence, you can remain focused and calm in the face of trial. You trust your own preparation and find the inner strength to do your best, regardless of the constant conversations and comparisons that surround you. In this way, Stoic philosophy has given you the opportunity to utilize the transformative gift of silence at a crucial moment in your academic journey. Number 5. Freedom from pride or arrogance. From pride or arrogance, in the greatness of silence, all you will find the wisdom to throw off the heavy armor of pride and arrogance. True freedom lies not in affirming our greatness, but in recognizing our common humanity. Kind acts need no applause, for they are their own reward. The silent giver finds joy in helping humility to admit that when one is wrong is a strength and not a weakness. It is the path to authentic personal improvement, the path of quiet humility, which is not without obstacles but leads to the understanding of empathy and unity. Humility is another characteristic of people who choose their words carefully. They do not strive for prominence but are content with their authenticity. Humility is not weakness. If it is the strength of knowing your place in the great fabric of life, then it lies in act of kindness, of a helping hand and empathy towards those who need it most. It is the grace to admit when you are wrong, the wisdom to learn from your mistakes. Humility is the bridge that connects you to people beyond social status, race, and creed. So embrace the silence that speaks of humility and free yourself from pride or arrogance. Number 6. Silence helps in negotiations. 6. Silence helps in negotiations in the world of Stoic philosophy. The silence proves to be a powerful ally in negotiations. It is a strategic pause that can lead to remarkable results when negotiations reach a critical point. The art of silence becomes invaluable. Think about a salary, negotiate, and consider a salary negotiation scenario. If you receive an offer that does not meet your expectations, instead of answering immediately, Stop and be silent. Let's say you work for a company and want to negotiate your salary. You've researched and compared the average salary for your position and have concrete numbers in mind about what you think it should be paid. You have mentally prepared yourself to discuss this salary with your manager. When you enter the salary negotiation and hear the company's offer, you may find that it doesn't meet your expectations. Instead of immediately reacting with objections or reasons, you can also pause for a moment and remain silent. The reason for choosing silence could be to ensure that you do not react too quickly and become tense during the negotiation by remaining silent. You will have time to think about the offer and how best to respond. It can also put pressure on the negotiating party, especially if they are unsure of your offer. This may result in them increasing the salary or adjusting their original proposal to better match your expectations. In summary, pausing and remaining silent during a salary negotiation can help you stay in control and create opportunities for adjustments and improvements in the negotiation process. Number 7. Kind and considerate regard for others. Considerate regard for others, kindness, that simple yet profound act of extending a helping hand, not because you have to, but because you want to, is the heartbeat of a compassionate society. Kindness is in the infectious laughter that ripples through a group of friends, in the warmth of a comforting hug, and in the attentive ear of a friend who listens without judgment. It's the selfless dedication of nurses and caregivers who not only heal bodies but spirits. It's in the power of comforting words, and the soothing presence during times of vulnerable. Kindness is the foundation of education, where teachers not only impart knowledge, but also ignite the flames of curiosity and inspire dreams. It is in the unsung heroes who take a moment to care for our shared home, our planet, by picking up litter, planting trees, and advocating for a more sustainable world. Kindness shines brightly in the courage of firefighters and first responders who risked their lives to save not only humans, but also our four-legged companions. It is in the worldwide movement for peace where millions raise their voices and their hands in unity, declaring that kindness and compassion will always conquer hatred and violence. Kindness is in the act of sharing, whether it's a meal with someone in need or knowledge with those who thirst for it. It's the open hearted belief that there's enough for everyone today. We urge you to embrace kindness and considerate regard for others, to extend a hand, offer a smile, or share a kind word. Thoughtfulness and kindness are traits that accompany those who speak less. They weigh their words carefully, recognizing the impact of their speech on others. Let's delve into the story of Jane, a young woman living in a bustling city. She has faced numerous challenges in her life, from losing her job to losing her family in a serious car accident. Everything in her life seemed to be falling apart. However, Jane never gave up hope. She started volunteering at a community center where she met others going through tough times and felt empathy for them. Jane was always ready to listen, share, and assist. Whenever an opportunity arose, she became a source of encouragement for others, helping them feel less alone and knowing that someone was always there for them. One day, Jane met a young man named Michael who had gone through a difficult period after losing his job. Jane shared her own journey and how she overcame adversity with him. She offered him advice and support, and they became close friends thanks to Jane's support. Michael not only found a new job, but also discovered his talent for teaching and sharing knowledge. He became a teacher for underprivileged children. He dedicates his time to supporting the community. The story of Jane and Michael is an example of respect and care for others. Jane showed her love and compassion for others, and this spread and had a positive impact on Michael's life and the community around her. Their story makes the world a warmer and more useful place, thanks to everyone's respect and concern for others. This is the story of Tom and Emma's journey. Tom and Emma have been close friends since childhood. They always had a compassionate spirit and were willing to help others. One day, Emma felt more and more tired and weak, and after a medical examination, she was diagnosed with a serious illness. Tom and Emma decided to take this trip together. Tom became a trustworthy companion for Emma, always by her side. Even in the most difficult times, she spent time every day caring for Emma, making sure she was eating right and lifting her spirits. They also attended self-help group meetings and events. Emma taught everyone about love and patience in the fight against disease. The challenging journey made them stronger, and they found meaning in sharing their experiences and knowledge with others. One day, Emma died after a patient and fought determinedly against the disease. Before he left, he said to Tom, "Thank you for always being there for me and for making my life worth living." Tom continued their journey, sharing the lessons of love and caring for others. They had learned. He became a leader in supporting patients and families faced similar challenges. The story of Tom and Emma is a testament to love and care for others. They built a strong bond and showed mutual respect and compassion throughout their challenging journey. As described in this story, it makes the world warmer and more meaningful through valued relationships and true friendship. We've explored 7 profound benefits of harnessing the power of silence, according to Stoic philosophy, from creating strategic confusion to improving concentration to building self-confidence and strengthening inner strength. Silence proves to be a transformative force now. Conclusion. It's your turn. Take these timeless principles and apply them in your own life. Practice the art of discerning silence, knowing when to speak and when to let the beauty of quietude speak for itself. Embrace the strength that comes from within. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more motivational content. My friends, 7 traits of people who speak less are not traits of silence, but traits of depth. It's about community creating with intention, empathy, and authenticity. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the transformative power of speaking less and listening more. Remember, your words hold power, and by speaking less, where necessary, you can create more meaningful connections and impact in your life.